beginning, the talisman words were chosen because those were energies or intentions I was seeking for my own personal journey. And as I've healed and grown as a person, I've decided to continue that on because, your healing journey never ends. So how it works is I will choose a word and then I meditate on it and I think about it. How do I want to feel? How do I want that word to show up for me? What do I want to feel like? And then I go in the studio and I play. And the process I use is called creative Zen. And this is a state of mind where I just let my hands do all the creating. I don't do any thinking. And I just let my intuition and my creative abilities really take control. And sometimes they come out really ugly. Sometimes they're really beautiful on the first try. But it's the play process and the editing where the talisman really gets shaped and formed. And I will also choose a gemstone or a diamond sometimes to add to the word and accentuate that power that I'm seeking to show up for you. So that's how the talisman are designed. I don't sketch. I really trust my intuition and my creative energy to show up when I'm creating and letting all that happen. Talismans have very specific meanings. And so what that means is a maker like me will pick an intention, create the piece. And while we're making the piece, we imbue it with that intention. So it's absorbed into the piece. And then when we share it with the owner or the wearer, like you, and you put it on, you will feel that power of that intention when you wear it. And what makes my talisman unique is that I take a word like strength or love or desire, and I create an artistic interpretation of that word so that when you're wearing it, it's like wearing a little piece of art around your neck that not only is powerful in its meaning and intention, but beautiful and stylish all at the same time. How I create my talisman is first I choose a word, and then I sit and I meditate on that word, and I think about how I want to feel and what it feels like for me. These 3 talismans were designed for intentions that I wanted to have more in my life. And for me, I know that rooted or feeling rooted is so important for me to make good decisions and to move forward. And sometimes I get like really scattered. I get really shiny object syndrome, I guess. I'm always looking all over and not focused. And that's when I know I'm not rooted, because when I'm rooted, I can be much more calm and be able to make a decision. So that's what I created Rooted for, to help women or the person feel grounded and be able to make solid decisions. And desire came about because sometimes you just have a secret desire that you want to have in your life, but it's not quite something you want to share with the world yet, but yet you want the world to know about it. So that's why I created Desire, and it has a secret little pocket so you can write out your most treasured, deepest, darkest secret that you want to have happen in your life or manifest, and you can write on a piece of paper, stick it inside of the Desire talisman, and hold it with you, and have it shared with the world without anyone knowing what it really is about until you're ready to reveal it. And love was designed because at the end of the day, what we're all seeking is love. We all want to love and to be loved. And I created love to celebrate all those different kinds of love in our life. And most importantly is that we all have scars and battle wounds, and this love pendant is very organic and rugged, and it showcases all those wounds and battle scars. because that's what makes us unique. And I wanted to celebrate that, not to hide it, and show that it is beautiful, all our wounds and our battle scars. And that's what love is really about. I think we women aren't raised to believe that we can be powerful and strong. I know for me, I was raised to be seen and not heard. How crazy is that? But as I've grown older, I realize that's not true, that I am strong, I am powerful, and I can make those choices to create a life that I want to live in. And so a lot of my words are about those kinds of themes because I want women, especially, to remember that they have these qualities within them, and that they can be empowered by imbuing these traits. And the beauty of a talisman is that it's a physical touchstone. So when you're wearing it, not only are you getting the power that's imbued in the talisman, but it's also a physical touchstone that you can use to remind yourself about those powers and how you want to feel. And that's the gift that I want to share with people, that by wearing a talisman, they can be empowered. For me, I've realized since that fateful day that I didn't really believe in myself as much as I should have. And I held myself back a lot from fear and anxiety and self-doubt. And I just don't think we as women step into our full potential. But now I feel like that tide is changing. You can feel it in the air. Women are stepping up and really saying, I can do this. And that's what wearing a talisman can really do for someone, is wearing this piece and having that energy and that physical touchstone to remind you that you are enough. And not only is it a physical touchstone, but it has a nice sound to it. Like when you're wearing and you're moving it around with it on, it has a nice, beautiful, jingly sound, and it reminds you. It's like stops you in your track and says, okay, I'm enough. And it makes you listen and tune into yourself. I've used my talisman in lots of different ways, but like for instance, if I'm going to do a presentation, before I get up to do a presentation, I will put on my strength talisman and touch it and hold it and just meditate in that powerful strength mentality to get on my A game and to remind myself that I am strong, I am worthy, and I can do this. And it's really powerful to know that you can wear it. And also, it's stylish, so when you put it on, you feel beautiful when you have it on. I've had customers share with me their journey in wearing the talisman. One customer, she lost her husband, so she bought strength, love, and wisdom. And she's told me that it's really helped her start her new journey and create her new life. Another has worn the strength talisman while she's training for her marathon. And another customer has bought the healing talisman to help her during her battle with cancer. The other beautiful thing about these talismans is they really are a roadmap for your journey, because I lay mine all out and I put them in order of when I bought them, and I can see my progress as I've gone through my healing. In the beginning it was hope, and then it went to strength, and then it went to truth, and then it went to wisdom, and then compassion. So I can see in progression how I've grown. And that's really, really reassuring and powerful to know and see in a physical way how you've grown. Oh, you're not kidding. Starting a business after having a corporate job is kind of crazy. And I look back at it now and I don't know how I did it. But anyways, how it all began was I started making jewelry as a passion project. It was a hobby. It was something I loved doing, and I think my friends got sick of me always giving them jewelry as a present. So my one friend said to me, I think you should do a trunk show and I'm sure you would sell your jewelry. And I didn't believe her. So I was like, no. But somehow she convinced me to do a trunk show at her house, and we invited all our friends. And that very first day, everyone came to support me. It was really fabulous. And I sold 65 pieces that first day. And that's how the business was born. After that, I worked full-time and did it part-time. And then April of 2010, I decided I'm going to take a leap. And that's what I did. Oh, you're not kidding. Starting a business after having a corporate job is kind of crazy. And I look back at it now and I don't know how I did it. But anyways, how it all began was I started making jewelry as a passion project. It was a hobby. It was something I loved doing, and I think my friends got sick of me always giving them jewelry as a present. So my one friend said to me, I think you should do a trunk show and I'm sure you would sell your jewelry. And I didn't believe her. So I was like, no. But somehow she convinced me to do a trunk show at her house, and we invited all our friends. And that very first day, everyone came to support me. It was really fabulous. And I sold 65 pieces that first day. And that's how the business was born. After that, I worked full-time and did it part-time. And then April of 2010, I decided I'm going to take a leap. And that's what I did. Yes, media outlets and podcasts really have helped my business, and I love sharing my story so that more people can learn about the power of talisman. Oh yes, talismanic jewelry can be so beautiful and powerful way to adorn yourself. So my advice would be, first find some jewelry that speaks to your style, and then think about the intentions you want to create and what you're seeking, and then choose the pieces that represent that. And once you do that, have fun. Have fun collecting it and styling it. That's a good part of it too. It's not just buying a talisman because of the meaning. You want it to be beautiful and you want to have fun styling it. So if you like, I have a quiz that can help you pick out your perfect piece, and so you can just click the link and take the test, the quiz.